What happened there? I hit OK, and that came up. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening in. This is Hempspeak, little old radio show making broadcast history as the world's first hemp radio show on K-High here in Colorado Springs, streaming worldwide at letstalkpot.com. Your hemp whisperers, JR and Mike, are here. I'm JR. This is Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hi, JR. Another great afternoon here in Hempville. Love reaching out to the Hempies. We're so excited to be here once again for yet another show of Hempspeak. You can see all of our shows on hempspeak.com. That's the best place to go, to be honest with you, because from there you can sure get sorted out as to what audio. If you want to go to listen, letstalkpot.com, or if you want to see the YouTube live channel, which we're on right now as we speak. So a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. We're on CBS this morning, apparently. So that's pretty exciting. Getting some people from all over the nation pretty excited about what we have on here.
Yeah, you and I were not on. Our show was not on, but some of the other guys, some of the other shows from around here were on. Our show is called Hempspeak because we talk primarily about hemp. Now, you can't really separate hemp from marijuana, although technically, I guess you can.
We technically, of course, you can, but still all the same of the part of the same plant. So definitely, but we try to discuss all aspects of the hemp. What really excites us here at Hempspeak is, of course, just all the many thousands of products that hemp is available to be used for. We sometimes discuss that maybe if you look at hemp as a big old cherry pie, that the marijuana portion might be just one little old cherry of the whole, might even just be one little pit of one cherry. So it's the hemp world is just very exciting, and we see that everywhere. We've got a international hemp expo coming up in New York. We've got one here in Colorado Springs. This is coming up in June. Reporters at
Los Angeles,
all over the place, right?
Yeah, hemp is part of the marijuana plant that contains little or no THC, THC being the chemical that gives you the high in marijuana. Hemp can be limited to 0.3% THC in the plant, and then it's hemp. More than that, it's marijuana.
Allegedly. And I mean, these are experts. So much of this stuff is written by people that really know zero about it. But the exciting thing is we do have a bunch of people that know a lot about it. And one of those people is walking in our studio right now. We're real excited to have her, but we'll let her get set up and squared away. But that's what we're all about is hemp. We try to help people along the process. It's kind of scary when people start hearing things that they don't understand. CBDs, CBGs, CBNs. It's kind of scary, right? And so we try to help people sort this out. We are the Hemp Whisperers. So today in the audience, we have Marguerite Waters, who's been nice enough to stop by our little shop. And she has a company called Hemplements. And Hemplements is really a boutique on wheels, and she'll describe everything she's got. But she's been nice enough, actually, that she brought some goods here and we've got on camera. Wow. We got to give you some headsets, Margarita.
Okay. And the headphone, and the microphone over there.
The microphone might be helpful.
She is actually one of, I think, two people who have made, and we've only been on the air a little over 2 weeks, have made more than one appearance on Hempspeak.
Yes.
We had her on last, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. She was on with us at that time.
Well, we definitely had you on, and it was real exciting. We called you on the phone, and connected, and it was really nice. Nice to meet you in person.
Nice.
Give it up, give it up. That's a left-handed shake.
Hello.
We don't mean anything by that.
Nice to meet you both.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to have you here. So, Margarita has a company called Hemplements. And by the way, if anybody wants to give us a ring right now, studio line's open anytime you want to call us, 719-591-5874, 591-KUSH or Kush, always a 719 beforehand, as we are broadcasting from the Hemp Center of Colorado, the Epicenter. We're so clever, doggone it. All right, so anyway, Margarita, come, welcome and tell us what's going on with Hemplements and how you got going and where do you want to start?
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. I got started with Hemplements. I actually started first supporting a Kenema, and they're coming into town, and so I started learning more about hemp and cannabis and the different products. And I had a boutique before and really missed it and decided, I want to get back into that, but I don't want to have the brick and mortar headaches to go with it. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put it in a truck, drive around, drive to the people. And so that's what I've done. We converted an old bread truck into a boutique. And so people come on board and shop.
And now you're making bread of a different sort, right?
Yes, hemp bread. Yes.
Well, hemp bread's pretty amazing. We've had so many great guests, and the other day, Granny Ganja came in and she had some samples of just THC-free CBD salve, and I believe I have that in my pocket right now. Actually, it really is pretty darn good. Shout out to Granny Ganja for that. But so that's just one of the many hundreds of thousands of products. Let me hold this up for the camera. JR, you're a little closer. Just kind of get that up there to that camera so these people can kind of see this.
Yeah, Granny Guns is good. Yeah.
You can rub it. Mike was using it as chapstick. There it is.
There you
Mike
go.
was using it as chapstick the other day. How did it feel on the lips?
I'll tell you what, it really felt good, and but I was getting kind of Kardashian-like. I noticed. No, that's just silliness. I did not have that effect at all. It's much different than botulism toxin, which they might be interested in. I've never been interested in Botox.
Much safer too.
Oh, much safer.
But here, let me just talk some more. Speaking of it, y'all can share here. I learned a lot of sharing from Barney when my kid was growing up and such. Right? Okay, enough of that stuff. All right, but where were we? I forgot. Okay, so.
Yeah, so my truck, people come on board and shop. They love it. The first thing they say when they come on board is, the first question is this all made of hemp? Mm-hmm. And I say, yeah. We got clothes. We got everything from housewares to apparel.
Do you have something that's the best seller? Which goes the fastest?
It depends what event I am at. Some events, it's been my high-end shirts. At other events, it's been T-shirts. At another one, it was backpacks and purses.
All made out of hemp.
All made
100% hemp.
The T-shirts are 65-45.
Okay.
I do have my high-end shirts that I carry, or the high-end brand that I carry.
Yeah, go ahead and grab one with that.
Okay. So this right here is considered the high end. This is Dash Hemp. It's from a company in Santa Cruz, California, and this is 100% hemp.
That's a good looking shirt.
It is.
We got to hold that up somehow to the camera. We'll get better at this, people. But thank you. Yeah, no, you're doing a great job. That's cool. And feel that, JR.
That's solid.
It's
it's not flimsy or cheap feeling at all.
No, that would last.
That's going to last.
Yes.
This is going to outlive any of us. Yeah, this will. You can wear this and.
I'm on CBD, so don't you be talking that way, girlfriend.
So with this here, what's really nice about this is.
I gotta get my lips all CBD'd up, right?
Getting your lips ready.
All right.
Yeah, these right. What's nice about these with hemp apparel? It's antimicrobial. It's anti-odor, so people can actually wear this. I don't know who would, but you could wear this for a week, and no, it won't smell.
Well, most men.
No odor.
If women weren't around, that men would do that.
Okay,
right?
well there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's got a UV protection. It's just amazing. It's got a wicking substance to it where it'll keep you cool. or keep you warm, depending on where you're at. Very nice.
Way cool, way cool.
So, and then from the same line, I have this blouse. This is 100% hemp as well. And
100% hemp.
yes, look at the feel of this one.
Yeah, hold that one up
Or
there.
feel it.
Oh, and doesn't that feel nice?
It does. Yeah, very comfy.
Yeah.
Feels like good. The material breathes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And both of these, you can actually wash in the washing machine. You can put in the dryer, and when you pull it out of the dryer, just kind of spread rub out the wrinkles a little bit, hang it up, let it dry a little bit more, and you're good
Don't
to
need to
go.
iron it or anything
No.
like that. Yeah,
Okay,
fantastic.
we've got Margarita Waters. She's with Hemp Women's, doing a fine job. We've got people listening from Palm Beach, apparently. Thank you for listening.
Big group
in
of people
Florida.
that just sent us a note. They're listening in Palm Beach, Florida. So salute and a hello to them from the Hemp Whispers. I was whispering.
Well, yeah,
Here on
that's good.
Hempspeak.
Yeah, you can actually say that loud. You don't have to whisper Hemp Whispers, even though we should. That's a good point. Anyway, yeah. So all y'all listening in Palm Beach and you can do better, you can go to hempspeak.com and you can click on our live video stream right there. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel, and there we be, and you would see Margarita live.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. No, it's a lot of fun.
Margarita, when we had you on the other day, and I think we talked about this yesterday or maybe the day before, Mike, the concept of the hemp mobile is kind of like the bookmobile. They used to get out and drive around the neighborhoods and taking the library to the people. What you're doing is you're taking your products, your hemp products, out to the people, are you not?
Exactly. Yeah, the truck has a dual purpose. It actually, three purposes. It's
Now, wait a minute. You said porpoises or purposes? Okay. Okay.
this is getting to you. No more for you.
No more
Cut him out.
CBDs. Cut him out.
Put the CBDs away. So purposes. So one of them is to educate people on the industrial hemp movement and everything hemp can do for us, what it has to offer, and to take the products to the people, let them see exactly what can be made. There's over 25,000 products that can be made. People are still in the mentality that it's tie-dyed. All they're going to see is tie-dyed items from the back of the 60s.
Sure.
They're just amazed when they come on.
Well,
the truck.
something like this is just a gorgeous item, and I can't imagine, most women not wanting to own a piece of that. Now, from a price point, this is 100. What did you say? This is 100% hemp.
This is 100% hemp, and this one here is one of my pressier ones. So this one here is $80.
$80.
Yes.
$80 retail. Well, you pay that for a nice blouse at any,
You would.
any major shopping center, I assume.
Yeah, and this one will hold up a lot better than most that you
That's
get.
right. I was going to say, yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
Well, and you're doing something for the earth. It's more than just a consciousness.
Exactly.
You're absolutely. We had Ed Billings on from the Colorado Hemp Project, and he says, what do you need to grow hemp? And he says, well, sunshine and water. They don't need all the chemicals and stuff. So it's just so much better for the earth. And of course, that's why we're the Hemp Whispers and we have Hempspeak, and we'd like to get this message out. But you're the same way. Getting back to that bookmobile concept, she is truly bringing education just like the bookmobile did. It's really a neat concept. You're actually educating people. Anyone who walks into Hemplements will leave a different person
They will.
if they're open-minded at all.
Yep. If they leave, if they come in and they're not open-minded, when they leave, they are.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's really cool. It's really nice to see people come in, wide-eyed and wondering what is this, and and then you can tell that once they see it, you can tell it's starting to click. They're starting to understand.
I don't know if we asked you this when we were on with this last week, but do you have a background in the cannabis industry at all, or is your background retail and doing sales and things like that?
Yeah, I don't have a background in cannabis or hemp. I got started just by supporting the Cannamoms. No, my background is I used to work for Hewlett Packard. I worked for HP for about 22 years, and then moved out here and just opened a boutique for a little while, and then decided I wanted to.
Did you move because of the green rush? We always discuss that,
No.
right? Were you part of that, or just were here and it just kind of happened?
Actually, our two boys were getting ready to start kindergarten and preschool. So we decided if we're going to move to Colorado, now's a good time to do before they got into school. And so we moved here in 2001.
And you chose Colorado Springs?
We chose Colorado Springs because I had a sister here.
Oh, there you go. There
Yes.
you go.
Yes.
And whose idea was it to put it on wheels, to actually come up with a hemp mobile?
I had seen it actually in Los Angeles. The passion trucks are really popular. So they're the same thing. They converted old trucks like mine into boutiques, and they sell clothes. They sell fashion. Some of them are vintage. Some of them, sell fashion, today's fashion, and others sell tennis shoes. Others sell purses, and it's a wide variety.
Yeah. Do you have a big speaker on top and you play music like the ice cream trucks that drive?
No, but I would love to.
There you
Oh,
go.
you need to, yeah, exactly. Ghostbuster like. You need to, exactly.
With the microphone from
She's always
inside.
thinking.
Yes, a microphone inside, so I can talk to the people.
Well, that's great. So we had Melissa from the U.S. Cannabis Expo that's coming up, and she said that you were going to be one of the
I
participants.
am
That's in June.
19.
June 19th, that's a couple-day event, apparently.
Yes.
19th and 20th.
Do you know much about that? Do you want to espouse slightly about the U.S. Cannabis event?
I don't know. I think it's the first annual, and I don't know a whole lot about it.
June 19th and 20th at the Colorado Springs Event Center.
Yes.
Okay, so anybody that wants to get interested in with Margarita and learn a lot more, she's going to be with us all hour, though we just begun to scratch the surface.
Yeah.
I really want to hear a little bit more.
And she's got more goodies too.
Oh, she's got goodies here. Yeah, well, here, look at these blue jays.
After the break, we'll get to some of these other.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right.
These are hers. I don't think those.
These are mine. These are not hemp.
They
Although-
could be.
Although I will have some hemp sunglasses soon.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you've got to have a good space in vendors' hearts. There's certainly got to be some hemp people that are pretty excited about what you're doing as well, too.
Exactly.
Are you finding some good partners?
I am.
That's neat.
The sunglasses that I'm actually going to be carrying, they are from Canada. So those will be coming from Canada. But I have folks that want the products in the truck. Yeah, they want.
Okay, now we've got 1 minute till our first break, roughly. So real quick, why don't you give everybody any which way they can contact you? Phone numbers. So everybody out there in Hempville, please grab a pen. Even though this is digitally archived, you should go ahead and grab a pen and write down Margarita Waters. What's your phone number?
At 719-439-3128.
Say that one more time. That was quick, girlfriend.
719-439-3128.
Very cool. Very cool.
Did you drive the hemp mobile?
I did. It's right
It's
outside.
right outside the
Oh my
studio.
gosh.
We could turn the camera around. That'd be-
No, that'd be good, but sometimes we got to figure that out,
Yeah.
JR. So, but KHI is getting better every day. More and more listeners. We're just so excited to be a part of it and be able to bring the hemp story. Very nice of the station to allow us. They're mostly a Let's Talk Pot show, and we do talk some pot, and certainly I wanted to thank our people at Three Buds Wellness, by the way. They are located at 2132 East Bijou right here in Colorado Springs. Great bunch of guys, have a great new harvest coming out, great prices. Go in there and tell them Hempspeak sends you. And I think they'd be happy to help you out. That's Three Buds Wellness Center, 2132 East Bijou in lovely, scenic Colorado Springs.
I don't think we've had them on yet, actually, have we?
We did a shout out with Reed at one point.
Other than a shout out.
Yeah, but we definitely got to have them on because they're so interesting and they've got a heck of a neat story. And all these people have so much going on.
Yeah, lots of great stories.
Gosh,
And that's one of the things we like to do here is to have these people here, like Margarita, to tell their story.
and we're going to hear a lot more about Margarita's story just coming up here because she's got some great stuff. This shirt might be missing when she leaves. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's your size. too.
Is it? Yeah, check that at the break when she's not looking. Sure. Anyway, all right. Well, Jr., you know what time it is.
I know.
Darn close to that 420 weather
Pretty close
forecast,
to that
but we
420.
can't do it until the we hear the music.
Yeah.
So we're hanging in there. We're whispering.
And there it is.
Oh my gosh, it's time for the 420 weather forecast. Are you ready to give it,
I'm
JR?
looking out the window right now.
What do you say?
420 weather. We've had a little rain in Colorado Springs today.
Little bit.
Not much sunshine. It's a little dark, but not totally yet. But you know what, Mike? It's always hazy and it's always cloudy here at K-High and Hempspeak at letstalkpot.com.
Hempspeak.com. Thank you. Stay with us. More with Margarita Waters shortly.
Okay. My chair just about. Did you see me go? I just went down here.
Well, this is a lot of fun. You having fun?
Well, this is going out.
All right. I've got to,
There we go.
excuse me, I'll be right back. Excuse me, right back.
Okay,
1 second.
I'll take the keys off. How long is the break?
2 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple minutes.
Let me grab this. Show you some more stuff.
I was wondering if we don't have a chair or table.
What's that? I don't know if somebody dropped this. How about if I just put it up here? We'll talk about these next, I guess.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you guys got the poster?
What's up?
The poster?
Yeah. We're getting a hemp poster made up too.
Oh,
Right,
nice.
hemp banner. Yeah,
Oh, seriously?
Hempspeak banner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. So may I sit here?
Yeah, you can sit, you can stand. If standing works, you can do that.
Okay. I'll stand for a little bit and then
Okay.
I'll.
When we show the stuff, it might be easier if you're standing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if we're just talking, if you want to sit, yeah. Yeah. In fact, when we're showing the stuff, it's that way you can hold it up better and everything. Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, the camera's right there, and you can see the monitor right there. So
Okay. So where's?
there's the camera right up there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who's this?
Now, what is this?
It was on the floor.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the guy we had. No, I don't know who that. It must be one of the other shows. So, hello to Palm Beach. That's cool.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I want to hear more about your Canamon story.
Okay.
We can come back and take take care of some housekeeping stuff, and then you can ask her that.
Fantastic. And I might be on this some more.
What's that?
I might be using this more.
Okay.
Did you give some to your wife? Thank you for listening to Hempspeak, making broadcast history, the world's first hemp radio show on K-High out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, streaming worldwide at letstalkpot.com. You can listen anytime, anywhere, anyplace at letstalkpot.com. And I got a really important message. We've been hitting this now. We want to pass it along again to you. Our audience is extremely interested in your message. If you're a business, if you're in the cannabis industry and you're interested in getting your message to our listeners, we can do that for you. We have numerous sponsorship packages available. So you're invited to join us, put your ad here, be a part of broadcast history, along with the Hemp Whisperers, Mike and JR from Hempspeak. Contact us at info@hempspeak.com. That's info@hempspeak.com.
We are narrowcasting from the center, the Hempicenter of the hemp universe. And it's kind of funny how the rest of the world has actually utilized hemp for so many years, and America's just been denied since 1937. This is so bad. And I noticed that we recently had a mayoral election here in Colorado Springs. One really wants some cannabis, and the other one didn't. The one that didn't is the winner.
He's a new mayor.
And they talk about the new jobs and this and that. And JR, since we've started this show, we've literally uncovered not only hundreds, if not thousands of people moving here only because of the green rush, but not only that, we've uncovered literally hundreds, if not thousands of not only new jobs, but new companies. And how do we ignore all of this that's going on and somehow act like, oh, those jobs aren't acceptable to us? But and what I'm trying to say is it's impossible now for anybody to push all this toothpaste back into the tube. There is just simply too much out there, too much going on. Good luck to anybody trying to slow down the hemp movement. But that's why we're here. We're trying to get the fear away. This is not plutonium. It is a little simple plant that we can make little rope and twine. And I'm going to have a little bit more of this lip balm. You take it over. I'm just obviously pretty excited.
People have been doing this for years. There's, these are modern day clothing, but what did people dress with, sort of, other than animal skins? What other kind of clothing did they have years ago, eons ago, centuries ago? They grew hemp, they made clothing out of it, they made numerous products out of it. They're still doing that, as we've got proof right here in the studio with us today.
What's interesting is the first American flag was made out of hemp.
That's right. And the first copy of the Declaration of Independence
as well
was written on hemp. They later transferred it to parchment so that all the signers could sign it. But the very first copy, a month before they signed the Declaration of Independence, was written on hemp.
Well, we just hope there's no way to push this toothpaste is out, and we hope there's toothpaste manufacturers just out there kicking this toothpaste out like crazy. And that's what's going on, essentially. There's so much going on in Hempville. The hempies are busy, and they are excited and passionate. And when I get emails at info@hempspeak.com from some of these hemp farmers that we've had on the show, like Ed Billings, that when they get their seeds in the ground, these are just real people, real Americans, and true patriots. And we're so excited to have Margarita with us. Speaking of a true patriot, here's a woman that's driving around in a hemp boutique, educating the masses one at a time. This is, are you like Margarita, what Johnny Appleseed? Give me there somehow. Give me somewhere. I don't know how.
From our guest is Margarita Waters give us the name of your company.
Hemplements.
Hemplements. And one of the things she has, in case you're just joining us now, we had her on last week over the phone, she's here in person today, is a hemp mobile based on the old bookmobile principle. She's got all these products, which she was nice enough to bring. We'll be showing you more of those.
Did you check that size? Obviously gone.
We did. It won't fit you.
Oh, darn it all.
My size.
Oh, does it now? Interestingly enough. All right, fine.
She drives around in the hemp mobile, takes it out with the public gatherings, lots of people, and sells her products right out of the old bread truck, now known as the hemp mobile.
Yes.
When did you start that?
August 2014.
So about
9 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's business now compared to when you first started?
It's getting a lot busier. The more and more people hear about Hemplements and sees what it's about, and as the movement's moving on, it's becoming more and more popular.
That's so neat. Now, 9 months into it, you're doing, do state fairs, stuff like this? Are you planning, or just anywhere anybody will have you?
Yeah, anywhere anybody will have me. So, but it includes state fairs, street fairs as well.
A lot of summer fairs.
A lot of summer fairs, farmers. As a matter of fact, farmers markets. But we're having a hemp farmers market in Denver, beginning of June 6th, I think it is. So
Very cool.
yeah, so that'll be interesting. That'll be first annual. And street fairs, events like the Colorado Springs Cannabis event. I've been to the Indo Expo. I've been to Bill in Sterling to the first harvest. Went to Boulder for another harvest, their first harvest. So I've been pretty much a lot of different places.
Well, you're definitely rooted in the hemp industry. Now, what got you there? We started talking a little bit before the break about, well, you had a career at HP, and then you all moved out of here, and then now you got involved with some of these canna-moms. And for the audience, that just simply are the people that are relocating by the hundreds, if not thousands, to Colorado simply so they can have access to what I'm laughingly putting on my lips right now. Isn't it ridiculous that in some states this is as bad as it gets? And when people's judgment is that bad on something like this, I really have a hard time trusting their judgment on other things if they're so messed up on something like this. So simple, right? So go ahead and you talk while I put some more of this on my lips.
Okay, yeah. The one thing that people don't realize is the difference between hemp and marijuana. Hemp, the THC level, which is the psychoactive part that gets you high, is 0.03%, which you're not going to get high with that.
0.3%.
0.3% is what's.
That sounds like just a little bit to me. I'm no math major or anything.
It's a very little bit.
It's very, very little. You wouldn't be able to get high on it. And so that's the difference. If it's below 1.03, 0.3 of a, it's considered hemp.
It's just like any other plant almost.
Yeah.
So the canna-moms.
So the canna-moms are the moms that are moving here to Colorado with their babies. They're sick. They need help. And some of them have epilepsy, have blood disorders, autism, just a wide variety of illnesses. So they're moving here. Not knowing anybody. They're leaving their families behind, their belongings behind. They're moving here and they're in need. They need something. They need help. And so I met one, and from there just kind of moved on and started helping others. And now I'm kind of helping Parents for Pot. Excuse me, Parents for Pot. Same thing. Families moving in and also need help. And so they have a website. They have an organization. Colorado Springs is another one. Colorado Springs Medical Refugees is another one.
Well, these are two right now. They're brand new to me, right?
Yes.
Way cool.
Yep.
Way cool.
Yep. And
You
so-
heard it here on Hempspeak, and that's what we're here for, is to help these type of organizations. So people living around the world, listen to what you've got to say if you want to help our movement where you can. And what's neat, and JR and I talk about this, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay.
But Colorado's the petri dish, and we're seeing all this happen. And so it's people like her that are going to export the seeds to other places. And so you people live around the globe that aren't quite as caught up as Colorado or maybe Washington, we can help you get there. And it's just shows like ours and people like Margarita that are absolutely pushing that toothpaste out of that bottle so fast. It's fun. Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So yeah, so there's a couple of organizations, a few organizations actually in town, and that's how I got started. I met some, continued with them, helping them, supporting them, helping where I could. And that's basically where I got started. I started to know more about. Before I started with hemp, I was completely 100% against marijuana. I was totally against everything. And after knowing and meeting and learning and researching, I've come to love just the whole movement.
Well, that's a pretty big turnaround then.
Big.
Yeah, it's 180 degrees, as they say.
Yes.
So, no, you're the type of person that's really fun to talk to because, how did you do that? Because that's what we're all about here. We're just trying to tell people, no, this isn't so scary. It's okay if our farmers can grow this. It's not the end of the world. The sky won't fall. terrorists won't appear behind the bushes and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, how did you? What really brought you around? Was it the Canamoms or what was that?
It was the Canamoms. It was the Canamoms, and I would go to events. I went to the Cannabis Cup for the first time. That was an eye opener. Went to the Cannabis Cup and met a lot of people there, and saw a lot of products. And thought, as I started learning and realizing that a lot of people around me didn't know the difference between the two, which I didn't know. I thought, it's I need to start, talking about it and letting people know. And what a great way to not only educate but get me my boutique back. I love to be around people and doing things, and so it was perfect for me.
So not to slam the brakes on all the positive energy we got here.
All right.
But I'm going to ask this question: what have you run into any negativity, any rejection, any people who don't like what you're doing and just got in your face and told you that?
No, there are people. Well, yes. There's people that unfriended me on Facebook, actually, and then I've had in the truck. I haven't had so much. The only negative I did get in the truck was items. They didn't want any items from China, hemp from China, and so they wouldn't buy anything. We have hemp from different areas.
Right.
But she was looking for a blouse, but didn't want something made it from China.
Yeah.
And that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Well,
and this stat, somebody gave us this stat last week here on the show, and it still blows me away and drives me crazy. The United States spent like over $150 million importing hemp from China last year. That money could have been spent here in the States or Colorado or with people like you.
exactly.
No, we've got to get this sorted out somehow to where it just makes a little more sense. We were laughing, and we always do, where some of these people go to these anti-drug meetings and they're driving foreign cars that are actually made mostly out of hemp. In fact,
The interior.
the interiors and more parts, it's crazy. And so while they're going to their anti-hemp meeting, they're actually driving a hemp car and loving it. And, oh God, I love my car. And they're telling their friends, "Oh, get a Mercedes, get this Audi, get this BMW," and that new BMW i8 has got so much hemp in it. It's a beautiful $1 million car, but it's not because of the hemp that's no $1 million. I'll tell you what. But anyway, that's the point, right? It's so prevalent in. And we go to Costco. I see hemp seeds you've got here.
I got hemp seeds.
Right, you got hemp seeds. You can just get anything anymore out of hemp, and more. And again, this every day there's more companies being spawned. There's more action in the hemp world. There's literally more seeds being grown. There's a hemp farm just right across from the studio.
Is there?
Oh, absolutely. It's just every day I drive around, and of course I'm a real estate broker, and I understand the impact because I've seen it in the industrial warehouse business. All of a sudden, you're taking, in its entire lifetime, there's never been a problem getting a warehouse in this region, and all of a sudden, it's very difficult if it's in particular zoning and meets the criteria, and if it does, you're going to pay 2 or 3 times as much. So some of these hillbilly landlords got on pretty quick, and they might hate hemp and marijuana, but they're more than happy to take the 2 or 3 times rent. And most of those actually have come around a long way to just
Yes,
like
they're starting to come around.
they're coming around to 180 degrees to where they realize this isn't nearly as bad. Okay, we've got 1 minute. Give us your phone number again.
719-439-3128.
Give it one more time for the people in Hempville.
719-439-3128.
And I've got Margarita Waters at hotmail.com. If
Yes.
they want to reach you that way as well. Margarita Waters, WATERS, at hotmail.com. She's going to show us the rest of her goodies that she brought here that she can sell out of the hemp mobile. You can buy from her as well. She got a whole bunch of other things besides the shirt and the blouse that she showed us earlier. I see some jeans there. I see some rope, all kinds of fun stuff, and a pair of socks even.
Argyle sauce.
Argyle sauce.
Argyle. I had a sweater on just like that yesterday that would have matched.
That's
Dear
right.
gosh, dude, I had a chance.
We
All right.
are also giving a shout out to the folks in Palm Beach, Florida, who've tuned in or watching us today. A lot of new audience, listeners, viewers because of the big CBS report this morning on CBS this morning. So if you're tuning in for the first time, thank you for doing that.
Always can find the latest information on hempspeak.com, hempspeak.com. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Thank you.
Oh, you're having fun?
I am. This is great.
This is
Thank
great.
you.
Well, you're great. You're
This
great.
the next segment's short, so we'll probably just do this, show the rest of this stuff. We're pretty
Sounds
much
great.
done.
Yep. Do a USGHC.
I'll come back with the
Thank you.
this here.
I'll say it's sponsored by, and you can roll with it.
That's interesting. You're in the real estate business because these kind of families that are coming into town,
Here, give them all my cards here.
they
Those
can't
are-
find housing.
There's the man right there.
That's all we do. And that says warehouses and dispensaries. I get a couple of uses by a residential kind of card. So you got both ways. If they're
Okay.
residential buyer, rentals are kind of hard. you
That's the
know,
problem. That's what they're finding.
But that's kind of why I got into this. It's like, man, there's so many of these realtors, there's 3,000 of them around here, and then I'm the only one who'll stand up at the meeting saying this isn't so bad, right? Out of the 3,000.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, boy, you guys are just dumber than rocks.
Yeah.
You know?
I was thinking of creating some kind of website, a website where all people could go in there and look to see.
Well, maybe I could put a page up on Hempspeak and we could do something
That's
just like
true.
for Can of Families.
Yes,
Click
yes.
here and here's some resources.
Yes.
I'd love to do
There's-
that. I'd love to do that.
There's a Canamom that's moving here in June. They're going to be moving to La Junta, I think, or Los
Yeah, he knows all about that area.
Oh, do you? Because
He grew up in Pueblo, actually.
I'm going to drive 2 hours out there to check out the house for her because she couldn't find anything else, and this guy wants her to send him $3,000 sight unseen.
See, it's
Ah,
so
ah.
good.
And so that scares me.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, you don't wanna do that.
we don't. Who wants $3,000 just to lose?
There's got to be some
You know,
kind of
so-
friendly apartment built.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe we could find somebody that wants to sponsor a page like that.
hey, Nancy.
Put it up on the website.
Yeah. If you guys would
Oh,
love
yeah, he just doesn't
do
want
that,
it.
I
He
would
says,
love
I
to,
just got this and I can't do it today. And I'm like, really? So I don't know what to say.
So this is not your profession?
What's that?
This isn't your profession? You don't radio?
No, I do radio, but I do a bunch of different stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, he's a real.
I've known Mike for about 10 years, and he said, I can do this radio show,
Amazing,
but I don't know
amazing. So, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
about 30 seconds. This is Hempspeak with the Hemp Whisperers, JR and Mike. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. Colorado time, that's Mountain Time, on K-High. And you can listen anytime, anywhere, any place at letstalkpot.com. Letstalkpot.com. The website, you can go to YouTube and type in Hempspeak and pull us up on a YouTube page. You can go to hempspeak.com. That's our website, and you can also find the YouTube page via our website. Click on a couple of things there. That'll take you to it. And you can watch as well as listen. Our guest is Margarita Waters. Her company is called Hemp Implements, based out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, right here at the epicenter of the cannabis and hemp movement. And we'll get back to her in just a moment. She brought some goodies. She showed us a couple of the things that she had earlier made out of hemp, and she's got a few more to show us too. But we want to send out a shout out right now for cannabis business owners and investors. One major need that every cannabis business has in common is the need for real estate. Just like any other business, from grow to retail, space is not only a necessity, but it can be the make it or break it component of the business. USTHC.com provides superior real estate solutions to the Colorado cannabis industry. Whether you're already operating the cannabis business, just thinking about it, want to know more about the industry, reach out to the pros at USTHC.com. Warehouses, farms, and dispensary locations, just a part of what they do. They also list and sell existing cannabis businesses, such as dispensaries and other grow opportunities here in Colorado. For a free, no obligation consultation, contact USTHC.com today. If you're a broker in Colorado, or if you're a broker listening in another state and would like to join the Cannabis Referral Network, contact them, USTHC.com. Don't wait, be a part of this exciting new industry, USTHC.com, providing real estate solutions to the cannabis industry. Okay, we're in our final segment of the show. Mike and JR here on Hempspeak. Ben is in studio in Chicago, keeping everything on track and keeping us from running off the rails today. And our guest, Marguerite Waters, in studio with us from Hemplements and her Hempmobile. And Marguerite was kind enough to bring in some of the things that she sells out of the back of the Hempmobile, which is an old converted bread truck, kind of along the old Bookmobile line. She's taken her hemp products out to the people. She's got it parked in our parking lot right now. We wish we could show you that. We don't have a camera out there, but she did bring some of the products that are made out of hemp, either 100% hemp or partially out of hemp. You showed us the great looking men's shirt, Margarita, and the women's blouse. What else you got there?
We also have these Argyle socks.
Cool.
These just came in. These are new.
Socks made out of hemp.
Socks made
And
out
I
of hemp.
imagine that like the other things you showed us, they probably don't sweat and they climate control, all that.
Hemp is naturally antimicrobial. It's anti-odor.
Yeah.
It's got a wicking property to it, and so it keeps you dry. It keeps you dry, keeps you warm, keeps you cold. Will cool. So
But you still should change your socks every now and then.
You should.
Even if you got
Yes.
hemp socks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What else you got there?
I also have. We got dog toys. So this right here is
a dog chew.
the dog chew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I foster dogs. We foster dogs as well, and
Good for you.
little pits. And she loves this. Loves it. I let her in the truck every so often, and where did she go? Right to the toys.
Now my son's got a couple of dogs, and he's got a couple of these, but the dogs are hard on him. They wear out. Will this last a little longer than maybe whatever they're making them out of? And you buy it at Walmart or somewhere like that.
Well, this particular one here is just it's just rope, and it's just kind of lightly twisted, and so they will turn this apart. But it's it's good for their teeth, and it's good exercise, and they just like to play with it. So this one won't hold up as well, but there are some that
Heavy duty.
that will hold up
Okay.
a long
So there you
time.
go, dog owners, and we know we got a lot of them around.
The other thing I brought in are some samples of twine. So hemp jewelry is very popular, and so I just wanted to kind of show the different types. This twine here you can kind of see is a little coarser. This is from Nepal.
So they're growing this stuff in Nepal.
Yes. Oh, yes. There's Nepal, there's Spain, there's Australia, everywhere, China, everywhere but the United States.
And we're so behind.
We are very behind. Yeah, very behind. And then this is another twine also, but this one here is from Romania. So you can kind of see the difference. A little softer, but beautiful colors.
Great colors.
Beautiful.
Are the
colors.
colors natural?
No, these are dyed.
Yeah.
But with special vegetable dyes
Okay.
is what they use for these. The other thing I brought were some hemp seeds. These are hemp seeds. They're great to just eat out of the bag here, or put them on cereal, put them on salads, put them in yogurt. It's just very, very healthy, and just they taste great.
Do you sell those too?
Sell those too.
Yeah. Okay. Now, and where were these grown, or do you know?
These particular ones, I don't know where these were grown. I bought these from a company in California, in Solvang, California, but I'm not sure where they got their hemp from.
And there you go. See, perfect example of what we were talking about earlier, what Mike brought up earlier, that we're doing this here in Colorado, but a company out in California is benefiting because you're able to buy some product from them.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's one great big web.
Yeah, and I'm always looking for new product to carry in the truck because one of the ways we came up with the name was all elements of hemp. So we came up to hemp implements, and for the reason to show people as many products as we can made from hemp.
And the last product here, it says Hempspeak right there.
This is hemp. These are jeans, hemp jeans from Hemppies. These are 55-45 hemp. But these will last forever. These
good looking jeans too.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yep.
Hemppies is a good company. They've been around a long time.
They've been a lot. Yep, they have.
And so many of these companies have, and they've been kind of just obscured or such a small niche. The people that really are hempies.
Yes.
The Hempsters in Hempville, or the Hemp Whisperers. But we can say it a little bit louder now, JR.
We got a way to shout it out now.
We can shout
no
it
more
out.
whispering.
No more whispering. Exactly. So, Margarita, it's been great of you here to have all this stuff. I missed a little bit about it, but go ahead. Keep on going where y'all was going.
Well, those are the products, and you've got, besides, you just brought a few. I'm sure you got way more than this.
Oh, yes. This is just a portion, not even a quarter of what I carry in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got towels, got robes, more clothes. We have a lot of different items in there.
Well, real good. We need to get some Hempspeak golf shirts and things in church, just cause.
Yeah.
And so maybe we can talk to her.
I
She
could
can
do
help
that.
sorting this out on this some of this
Exactly.
stuff. 'Cause
Perfect. Now, did I ask you this earlier? Of all the things you sell, what's your best seller?
Oh, it depends on the event. I've been to one event where I sold nothing but these high-end shirts. Very popular, very popular. I went to another event where I sold nothing but t-shirts, backpacks, and bags. So it just depends on the event.
On the event, the people that are there?
Yeah, the location, yeah.
Well, it seems like it'd be great for like the old Tupperware party kind of concept too. Certainly, just show up and if
Exactly.
are you getting some parties like that? Or,
Yeah, I'm available for private parties. I've done a couple.
There you go.
see,
And it's like the possibilities are endless.
Well, they're endless. You were speaking about the public library bus that goes around.
Yeah.
It has
Bookmobile.
bookmobile for years. I ran into a woman that she educates at schools for hemp, and that's one of the places I'll be going to. If she wants me to attend at the elementary schools and the junior high, she's teaching them from real little, all about hemp.
So if you look out the window someday or out your front door and see the Hempmobile rolling down the road, you know who's at the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
well, I think she should be on Shark Tank myself.
Yeah,
are we ready yet? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if they're ready for that. I know she's ready.
She's
I'm
ready.
ready.
Oh, heck yes, heck yes. Well, it's a great idea. Hemp is coming. You can't stop it. Can't push it back in the toothpaste container. I just don't see how it's out. And it's been out and around the world, and it's now out in Colorado, and just really starting to really show its positiveness. And it is a message of positiveness. There's no reason why our farmers and down where you're talking about in the hunting, what have you, and they have great farmland. There's no reason they can't. Why shouldn't they grow a profitable crop? What's wrong with that concept? And what's interesting is right now, according to most of the hemp people we've had on the show, all the production seems to be taken. Dr. Bronner will come in and just buy their entire everything they can produce. So it seems like we just you can use as much as we can produce. We just need to produce more.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just need the processing. We can grow, but we need that equipment to do the processing.
Very good, very good. All right, now give that phone number a couple times and your email a couple times, real slow now.
Okay, 719-439-3128. Again, you can reach me at 719-439-3128. Or my email is margaritawaters@hotmail.com. And I'm on all social media. Just look up Hemplements, facebook.com/Hemplements, Twitter, all of them. I'm on.
Very good, and we'll update the Hempspeak site too with the information too. And I definitely want to get something going, a page for the can of people we were talking about.
Yes, I would love that.
So let's start to, we'll definitely have many more conversations as what we can do to further our cause. Thank you for visiting with the Hemp Whisperers
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this has been fun. Huh?
Yeah, it's been a great show. What a great show. And you're a lot of fun to have on, Margarita. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
Way
you.
cool, way
Thank
cool.
you.
All right, so tomorrow we have a surprise guest. It's such a surprise. I don't even know who it
You'll
is.
be surprised if the
Yes.
guest is here.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. So I know it's
That's
always
worth tuning in for right there.
no question. It's Surprise Friday. All right, so anyway, hempspeak.com, Margarita Waters, you were great. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
JR, I hope you don't have to swim home.
I know. I got my boat attached to the back of my car.
No question.
I need that these days.
I got Bass Pro on speed dial. I'm telling you. All right, thanks everybody.
Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. That was cool.